Hello students, in this video we will discuss how to find the optimal hyperlane and maximum margin. Okay. Now in this example I was taking two input attributes or variables x1 and x2 in a two-dimensional space, and these are the x1 x2 values. This is the data. Okay, x1 x2 like that. Okay. Now I plot all these values in a two-dimensional space. Okay, now after plotting these I get the values like this. These are the vectors which we have plotted. Okay, now here we are trying to find optimal hyperlane. Okay, now what are the nearest vectors here? Here we have three nearest vectors, that is s1, s2 and s3. These three are the nearest vectors. These are not. These three are the nearest vectors. So what we are doing, I was taking s1, s2 and s3 are support vectors. Now what we call, this is called negative hyperlane and this is called positive hyperlane, and in this we have to find the optimal hyperlane. Okay, so we will represent s1 it is equal to -1, s2 is equal to -1 and s3 equal to +1. Okay, now next, now what are the support vectors here? s1, s2 and s3. We said that using weight value and support vectors we will find, are used to find the optimal hyperlane. Now the three support vectors are s1, s2 and s3. Now what is the value of s1? s1 is this one, 2, 1. So I was taking 2 and 1. What is the value of s2? 2 minus 1. So I am taking s2 value 2 minus 1. s3 4, 0. Okay, I was taking 4, 0. Okay, then add constant value bias to support vectors for what? s1, s2 and s3. Now I was adding value s1 to support vector s1, bias value 1, 2, 1, 1. This is the matrix representation. Okay, for s1, s2, s3 I add constant value 1. Okay, next you find a linear equation to find the linear equation values for s1, s2 and s3. Okay, now linear alpha s1 s1 plus alpha s2 s1 s2 s1 s3 equal to -1. Why it is -1? This is for s1. Okay, and same s1 s2 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 like that. Okay, this is the linear equation. Okay, and this is also -1. Why? Because this is also negative class and alpha 3 and this is positive class. Okay, we for this linear equation we have to find the values. Okay, now what is s1 s1 into s1? What is s1? 211 into 211. That means we have to represent like this. See here, s1 s1 into s1. That means what? s1 211 into 211. Okay, so what you will get? 2 into 2 4, 1 into 1 1, 5, 2 into 2 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1. So what you will get? 6. 6 alpha 1. Next s1 s2. What is s1? 211 and what is s2? 2 minus 1 1. You find 2 into 2 4 plus 1 into -1 and 1. So what you will get? 3 plus 4. This is 4 alpha 2. So like that you find the values for alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha 2. After calculating this we get alpha 1 as -3.25 and alpha 2 negative value. Why? Because these are negative classes, and alpha 3 positive class we get 3.5. Okay, now find the value of weight vector. Okay, now weight vector equal to summation of alpha I si. Si means what? Support vectors s1 s2 s3. What is alpha I? Alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, which we have calculated. To get the weight value we have to calculate this formula. So we are finding the linear equation values alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3. Okay. Now what is alpha 1 minus 3.25 into what is S1? 211. Okay. Next plus what is alpha 2? 3 minus 3.25 and S2. Okay. S2 value. Next alpha 3 3.5 and S3 value. So what we get? We get the value 1 0. After calculating this, we get 1 0 and minus 3. Now you take 1 0 as weight value and B as minus 3 value. Now we get the weight value and bias value. Weight value is 1 0, B is minus 3. Now you calculate for a given input whether it is lying greater than equal to positive value or less than equal to minus value. How we will calculate? Y equal to, find the hyperlane, y equal to WTX plus B equal to less than equal to or greater than equal to 1. You take the value and you find for each input value x1, x2 for each data set. Okay. Now we get the values of weight and bias. Now you find the optimal hyperplane. Now we can find the optimal hyperplane. How to find the optimal hyperplane? Weight is 1 0. So here what is 1? This is 1. Okay. First minus 3. Minus 3 means this is minus 3. Okay. And 1 0. 1 means this one. Okay. 0 means this one. This is called hyperplane of this dimensional space. Okay. Now we have data here and here. Okay. So we divided this data into two categories. In this way we have to find the optimal hyperplane values. Okay. If we know the weight and bias values, we can say what is the each tuple, where the each tuple will be in the graph, whether it belongs to minus 1 or plus 1. We can say less than minus 1 or plus greater than plus 1. We can decide. Okay. This is about optimal hyperplane. Then we have to find distance between the points, support vectors, distance between S3 and hyperplane and S1 and hyperplane. Why? Because we are considering S1, S2, S3 as hyperplane. Okay. So I was considering S3 and I will show how to find the distance, and also we should know the maximum margin. Okay. So I was taking support vector S3. I will find the distance between hyperplane and support vector and maximum margin. Okay. Now to find the distance between support vector S3. Okay. So what is the value of S3? I was taking S3 as 4 comma A. Okay. Consider A. I was saying A equal to S3. That means S3 equal to, what are the values? 4 and 0. And what is the weight value here? Previous 1 0. Okay. Next weight equal to, we have to find length of weight. Okay. 1 square plus 0 square. So we get value 1. So the weight value is 1. Next you find the value of u, small u. Okay. So how you will find? 1 by 1. Okay. This weight value we have to find plus 0 by 1. Okay. Next we will get value 1 comma 0. Then you find the point. Okay. Maximum point, distance between the point. We have to find distance between support vector and hyperplane. Okay. That is called P. So how you will find u into A into u. Okay. First what is value of u? 1 0. And what is the value of A? 4 and 0. So 1 into 4 plus 0 into 0. 1 is weight value, sorry, u value 1 comma 0. 1 into A value 4. 4 plus 0 into 0. Okay. 0 into u. So we will get 4u. The remaining value is 4u. Now you substitute the value. P is equal to, we get 4u. 4u means what is u value? 1 and 0. 4 into 1 comma 4 into 0. So we will get the distance of point 4 comma 0. Okay. To find distance of the point 4 square plus 0 square root equal to 4. This is the distance between S3 and hyperplane. You find the remaining also, remaining support vector. Now what is the maximum margin? 2p. Okay, what is this p? Distance of the point vector, that is S3, 2 into 4. This is 8 is the maximum margin. Like this we have to find the maximum margin. So this type of separation is called linear separable, linear support vector machines. Till now whatever we have learned is called linear support vector machines. Okay, so the support vector machines are actually categorized into two types, that is linear separable and non-linear separable. Okay, so in linear separable we will find where the data are plotted, all points are all points which belong to same are plotted on one side, and all which are same are plotted on another side. Then we make it a linear separable. This is called linear separable vector. Okay.